Happy Memorial Day. As you are sitting there at your barbecue eating your hot dogs and your hamburgers and your potato salad and all that stuff, chew on this. You're a slave. If you are dependent upon the government or a job or any entity other than yourself for your income, you're a slave. I am your Harriet Tubman. On your escape through the Underground Railroad to freedom. Okay? And freedom starts in your mind. Free your mind and the rest will follow. Okay? My name is Liberty V. Justice. And there's no period in my V because my victories never end. And I'm here to help you get your victories, legends. Okay, before we get into it, quickly, if you enjoy this podcast, do me a favor, share it with someone that you love, and do a 5-star review for us in Apple or whatever podcast you're listening to. And just write a few sentences as to how this podcast helped you. It would help us out a lot. Thank you so much. Check it out. So, I am your Harriet Tubman, and I want to free your mind. That's where it all starts. Okay? Your mind creates your beliefs. Your beliefs create the facts because your beliefs create your habits, and your habits create your results. Okay? You can't deny results, right? Okay. So it all starts with freeing your mind. I want to free you of the phrase, I can't. Okay? I can't afford it. I can't eat healthy. I can't work out. I can't go to school. I can't, whatever it may be. I can't get rid of this boyfriend that's beating me. I can't start a business. I can't sing. Whatever it is, I want to free you of that phrase, I can't. I am doing my best to never even say that phrase, but I had to say it there because I want to free you, right? Okay. I want to free you of other people, like being enslaved to other people, like the government, jobs, or, like I said, bad situations with toxic people. The Bible says, owe no man anything except to love him. Okay? No man, no woman, no partner, no job, no boss, no government, no entity. Owe yourself. Okay? And God. Okay? You can change the world if you first change yourself. You can change the world if you first change yourself. Because when you make better choices, you make yourself better. And when you make yourself better, you make everyone else around you better without even having to talk to them. Okay? So it's a natural biological thing. It's a real thing. Okay? So let's start with changing the food that we put into our bodies, being that today is Memorial Day, right? Small changes lead to big health victories. Okay? So start small. And start with eating this food for thought, okay? You do the dishes, all right? Like I said, happy Memorial Day, and thank you to all my fellow veterans out there. And if you're listening, you know a veteran, hug them for me, okay? Everything you do affects everyone else around you. So eat responsibly. You and your family and your community are worth it. Have you ever wondered why the standard American diet, quote unquote, is SAD? S.A.D, Standard American Diet. If you're listening and you're on government assistance, this is for you or someone that you know. Because if you're living in the United States right now, which as far as I know is the only place that the government gives assistance like disability, welfare money, cash, and EBT. This is the only country that does that as far as I know, okay? So this is for you or someone you love. Doesn't it bother anybody else that a person who gets food stamps can go to the store, they can buy soda, or pop, whatever you want to call it, Pepsi, Coke, right? You can buy candy, Reese's Cups, Kit Kats, Twix bars. You can buy spaghetti noodles, all types of bread, cookies, cupcakes from the bakery, all this stuff. You can buy all this stuff. But you can't buy a healthy meal. And they can't even buy most health supplements. You can't buy herbal tea. You can't buy herbal healing stuff. You can't buy, like, most protein shakes. You can't even buy vitamins with food stamps. Okay? And in some states, like here in California, we have what's called CalFresh, aka food stamps, in a lot of other places. And here you can use your CalFresh food stamps, whatever you want to call it, at so-called restaurants. I call them garbage dumps because it's not real food that they serve. It's not food. It's not edible. And in most countries, it's illegal to serve a lot of stuff that, not even just at McDonald's and Taco Bell, KFC, it's illegal. Like for pork, for example, the standards we have for pork, most other countries don't even serve pork, okay? But here in California, you can go and you can buy food, if you want to call it that, at McDonald's, Taco Bell, KFC. There's so many, I looked on the website, there's a huge list of fast food restaurants that you can buy with your EBT, your food stamps, or whatever you want to call it. It's called CalFresh. So I know my mom might be listening, and Kathy, in Pennsylvania, it's called food stamps, okay? So, or EBT, whatever. And does it bother you? Because it pisses me off, okay? Excuse me, woosah. Okay, seriously, I'm good, but I'm really angry about this. Does it bother you that you can get the government so say you're on assistance, you're on disability, right? And I have a lot of family members and people, my peeps back in Pennsylvania that I really care so deeply for, and this is why I'm doing this. I have a lot of people that are on disability, okay? They may not get food stamps, but I know they get government assistance, okay? And it's so you can get the government to pay for your drugs, aka prescriptions, right? But you can't get them to pay a naturopathic doctor like my Dr. Gay. She helped me heal. She helped me a lot. First of all, she's a Christian. She loves the Lord. And she's a very, very strong, self-aware person who cares a lot about people. And she helped me heal with, believe it or not, just by being a good person, talking to me, teaching me, and giving me, you're not going to believe this, but she was instrumental in helping me heal from cancer. When I was in a wheelchair, had no hair, and I was in a wheelchair, and they told me I had cancer from head to toe, and I was going to die. I was 80 pounds living in that hotel room because I had nowhere to go, and she helped me with spices and herbs and stuff. No joke. Like, that stuff is expensive, okay? And she gave me a really, really great deal, and she saw me for free. But she does not accept insurance. She will not take, like, any type of insurance, even if it's insurance from your job. She only takes cash, credit cards, that's it. And, like checks and stuff. She doesn't take it. The government will not pay for that stuff, man. Is that suspicious to you at all? Is this registering? We need to start thinking about this stuff, okay? Because these kids today that we're raising, these kids, these millennials, Gen X, all of these, even, people my age, we're teaching people, we're miseducating people, okay? And we need to stop this. We are teaching these kids to be slaves. Not just kids. In America, most people believe that they're not good enough and they can't do it. We're living like slaves, okay? And we're teaching everyone around us the same thing. We are dependent upon the government for disability. Even people that work full-time jobs and never have a problem like that, never go on assistance, you still depend on the government for your retirement, all this stuff. We are not teaching people properly. We are teaching people to be slaves. We are taught that in school. We are taught that at home. We are taught that in our peer groups. We are taught that in all of our communities. We are taught not self-sufficiency, but we are taught to be slaves, okay? And it needs to stop. We need to learn that if you're not part of the solution, you're part of the problem, okay? And I am the solution. If you got a problem, yo, I'll solve it. Check out the hook while my DJ revolves it. Justice, baby. Dun, 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 dun. Liberty, justice, baby. All right. My name is Liberty because I used to be you. Okay? I used to be a slave, but guess what? God changed my name to Liberty, all right? And for the purpose of, like I said, I'm your Harriet Tubman on the Underground Railroad to freedom. And freedom starts in your mind. Okay, the ultimate goal is to be free financially, because then the more money we have, the more we can help other people. But health is wealth. So that's why I'm talking about food right now. Okay, I don't want you to sit there and act like a victim. If you want to be a victim, this is not the podcast for you. You don't need to be listening to this. But if you do want to change your life and you're sick and tired of it, you need to get up and be like, enough. I am going to buy some kale today. All right? I'm going to buy some organic spinach or whatever it is. Try one new thing, one little small thing. And you're going to want to try new, to me it was like you're going to want to try a lot of more new things, a lot of more. I got a lot of more, baby. Cuz to me it was like a whole new world, a new fantastic point of food. When I went to Whole Foods, man, let me tell you, man, I discovered almond butter and it changed my life, okay? That is why I'm preach, baby, preach. I'm here to preach. I'm telling you, you don't know what you're missing, okay? And you need to know. You're like, but I don't want to know what I'm missing. I don't know because it'll taste too good. It'll be too good. It'll be too fulfilling, and I'll miss my old food, and my friends will leave me and won't have any friends. And yeah, but you'll have better friends. I can't afford it. Yeah, you can't afford it. Don't say I can't afford it, because once you try it, believe me, once you live a certain way, you're not going to want to go back. And if you want to do something, you'll find the way. And if you don't, you will find the excuse, honey. No excuses. Trust me. When you get sick of it, like I did, and I was 80 pounds, I had no hair, and I was in a wheelchair, I found the way. And the way is this. I'm worth it. I can do anything. And the more challenging my life got, I was home. I did get my, praise the Lord, bless the Lord at all times. I just had May of 2022. This year just had 6 years living in California. Yes, it is expensive. It's one of the most expensive places to live in the United States. But you know what? I'm worth it. I love it here. And once you start an avalanche, there ain't no turning back. So, hey, this is my mission. I have dedicated my life, and I will continue even after death to change people, because it is my life's mission to change your mind, free your mind, and help you create the mental fortitude and the mental altitude to get you up higher to where God has already positioned you when you were born. We need to learn self-sufficiency. We need to teach this to our kids. Start with the food. You can do it, okay? Give a man a fish, he eats for a day. Teach a man a fish, he eats for a lifetime, okay? Food is not as expensive as you think it is. Healthy food. And like I said, you'll find the way, and I'm going to help you with that. Because at first, I didn't even eat it because I just didn't think I could afford it. Secondly, I didn't even know what kale was. I didn't know what spinach looked like outside of a can. Now, I'm not, Mom, if you're listening, I'm not bashing my mom. She can only really teach me what she knew. And a lot of what my mom knows is fear. Our family grew up few generations back, grew up during the Great Depression. So it's understood. There's a lot of fear. I'm not worthy. I can't do it. I understand that. That's the way a lot of people feel. And I understand, because I am a poster child. I was 250 pounds overweight. Then I quit drugs. I quit alcohol. I quit cigarettes. I quit sex before marriage. I got 3 degrees now. And those degrees are not helping me. They didn't heal me from cancer. And they didn't help me afford healthy food. And they didn't help me get off the streets. My mindset did. And my mindset to serve. My purpose is to serve you, because my life conditions created my life mission. I am going to help you with that. I'm going to teach you how to eat healthy, and I'm going to give you specific foods, and I'm going to help you learn about the foods that you need to eat to feel more energy, like me. Keep going and going. Hey, they don't call me Energizer for nothing, baby. And I'm going to show you how good it can be. And trust me, like I said, once you start, you're not going to want to stop. you're going to want to keep getting better and better and better. Your mindset, your food, your fitness, your business, everything, it's all going to fall in line, but you need to start here with something small. Start with your mind, say, I can do it, I'm worth it, and just get your butt to the store or get onto Instacart or Amazon if you can't walk very well or whatever. Get on my links below and check out my YouTube channel because I have some YouTube stuff on there about Instacart and how affordable it can be, and you can even use your food stamps on Amazon Fresh Delivery and on Instacart. Certain restrictions apply, obviously. Okay, and I do get paid a little bit from that, but I really want to help y'all. The money from the government is just a tool, okay? And you have choices. You're worth it, so choose wisely, okay? Because if you choose better now, then you won't have to be a beggar later. You can become a blessing instead of a beggar. You are not a victim, okay? All the choices that you make now with your habits are cumulative. Investing in yourself with these new habits are like your bank account that you're putting money into every time you do them. They add up to compound interest, okay? Your investment will triple, quadruple. It'll keep increasing your value the more you keep investing in yourself to make yourself better. And the more these habits will affect the people around you in your environment, whether they want it to or not. Okay? When you make yourself better, you make everyone around you better naturally. It is a natural process. Biologically, it just happens if you keep investing in yourself. So today, on Memorial Day, invest in yourself, invest in your health, because you are number one. Put your oxygen mask on first. Eat responsibly, because when you make better choices and make yourself better, then you automatically make everyone around you better too. Okay? We are worth it. Thank you so much for listening. In the next episode of American Slavery, we will talk about specific foods to eat, why they are good for you, how delicious they are, how easy they are to make, and how economical they can be to increase your mental health and self-worth. Okay? We also have an episode about food and what you feed, the food that you feed your mind, and how the input produces the output. Okay? What you see and hear on TV, YouTube, and other social media, and what you hear from others goes into feeding your mind. Feed yourself positive podcasts and media like Rhythm for Revenue and I'm Worth It YouTube channel, okay? And feed yourself positive people. You are worth it. Make sure you share this episode and do a review for us in Apple Podcasts or whatever podcast you're listening to. Subscribe to You Are Worth It. Happy Memorial Day. My name is Liberty V. Justice, and there's no period in my V because my victories never end, and yours don't have to either, my friends.